A lot of people don't say this to him, but I really love that he stood on something. He stood on business, and he even sacrificed his career.
That's right.
And so,
You're
but
gonna make me cry.
no, for real. And but that's why he need to come
Thank
to
you.
this concert.
Yeah.
He need to come to this concert because we're going to celebrate him at this concert. His work is not going to go unknown. Like, this is a brother that stood up for us, and a very talented brother that's still talented.
That's
But
right.
that go to show you, we all got to make sacrifices for the next generation. He might not get what he want out of this, but the next generation will.
Knowing you over the years and just how kind and loving and supportive that you've been, and to have said those words to me right now, you know, sometimes it gets dark. It's a dark road.
Yeah, but it's a marathon. That's why you can't quit. Don't give up. This is all about wisdom. What this man was able to do for us in sports. Like, people don't do that. He like a god now, to be honest with you. So
thank you for not forgetting him.
Nah, how we gonna forget that man?
Listen.
Yeah, man, that's Master P. You already know, talking about Colin Kaepernick, and what he said was, you know, that was a good take on the sacrifice that Colin Kaepernick took. Many people in that position would not do that. I said it, you know, a few videos ago that I can't remember anybody in recent times that have sacrificed everything. This brother sacrificed everything for seeing the injustices that were happening to Black people. At that time, it's like enough is enough. And people can say what they want, you know, let's just break it down to the bare minimum. He stood up for what is right and what is wrong. And number 47, then number 45 said he's a son of a bitch. And he lost his job. And he never got, you know, hired, or he never got on another team after that. So it was a real, true sacrifice to stand up for what is at the core, right and wrong. Right and wrong. We know what it's really about. We know that it's really about us, about Black people, about the oppression since we've been here in America. And the cup just overflowed, the anger overflowed, you know what I mean? And he stood up. He did what he had to do. Like I said before, how many people you know are going to sacrifice their good paying job? How many people you know is going to give up everything just to fight for their people? That's pretty amazing. That's damn amazing. Somebody that's willing to do that. It's rare to find, especially when we live in a world where it's all about what you got in materials. It's Black people, we're coming from slavery. We're trying to get up. We're trying to move up. We're trying to get up in this society. And you're going to ask a Black person to give up everything they own? Like, y'all got to really think about the sacrifice that this brother made. And he does, you know, deserve his props for that. He does deserve, you know, praise for that, because you can't find any other celebrity that's willing to do something like that. Although there are things even right now that are happening with Black people that are unfair, that are oppressive, and nobody is speaking on it. Nobody is speaking on Robert Brooks. What happened to Colin Kaepernick basically scared a lot of people, whether they be entertainers, whether they be professional athletes. Nobody is willing to talk about those type of things because no one wants to lose their livelihood. Like, we put all of our marbles in the fact that we have to go to another people and deal with another people in order to survive. You got to deal with another people in order to, you know, thrive and survive in this society. So you don't want to upset anyone. You don't want anyone to take away an opportunity from you, a future opportunity from you. And so when things happen, our people may feel some type of way about it and may feel in their heart that it is wrong and it is not right, but they're not going to say anything. Well, Colin Kaepernick, he didn't just say something, he did something. And everybody, and I'm not talking about Black people, but people that pride themselves on American sports. Everybody, they said, you know what? It's not his place to do something like that. It's not his place to mess up the game. That's for politicians. That's for, activists to do. Well, when it comes to a person, a black person that actually loves their people, you cannot tell them how to react to the way they see their people being treated. And that's really any people. You cannot tell them how they should act just because they're a professional athlete. You can't tell them how they're going to respond or react to something. People love and have compassion on people that look like them. That's across the board. That's across the world. So you can't tell anyone how they should react to seeing videos of their people being oppressed, being brutalized, being, shot in the back. You can't do that. But that's what they tried to do to Colin Kaepernick. And they sent a message. The NFL sent a message. The president at the time sent a message. But any real one, anybody that's really real and don't put their trust in man, but they put their trust in God, won't even care about how people are going to feel and what will be the backlash from them speaking the truth, the Black authentic truth. Like, as Black people, we gotta stop being afraid to say what is right and what is truthful. If we're wrong, we're wrong. If we're wrong, we're wrong. I'm gonna say it again. If we're wrong, we're wrong. But when we know something is right and something is truthful, we should say it. We should stand up. We should not hold our tongue. We should not be afraid. I salute Colin Kaepernick because I haven't seen anything like that in my lifetime where a Black person actually stands up for the injustices of Black people. I've known about the 60s, 40s, 50s, and going back. But in this time, in the 2000s, I have not seen no one do that. I have not seen someone sacrifice a livelihood and say, you know what? I may lose it all, but I'm going to stand for what's right. I'm going to stand. This is totally wrong. This is some BS. This is not supposed to be happening in a civilized society. Civilized. But I'm going to do it. Salute to Colin Kaepernick. And shout out to Master P for pointing out and recognizing the fact of what he did.